Hey yo, Agent Divine, here to blow your mind. You already know, let's get it. We in a house gym on a Sunday morning, getting some quick gains. Yes sir, you got that right. Now I'm gonna give you a little motivation quickie in this one. Trying to put you on your process, you know? Let's get it. Let's go. I know that you watching this video dream big. I know that you don't want to just sit in the back line watching everyone else achieve. So, what's holding you back? I'm working out right now, and a couple months ago, I used to not work out once a month until this guy named Rob came into my life and gave it to me pretty straight and said, you could either not do it or you could do it right. And since then, I've been doing it right. To get what you want in the game of life, you're going to start to have to compete with your own self and your own limitations. The ego will always have its limits. The ego will always be there. You will have to become aware of it and use your own willpower to go against it and above it. Procrastination will always be there too. The urges will always be there, haunting you. But you can use that willpower to rise above it for what you really want, for what your higher self really craves for your life. And thoughts, they never end. We in the Matrix, they will always be trying to bring you down. But you are not the thoughts. So you can rise above those too. You can conquer them. You can be aware of them. You hold the power to go above all limits. You hold the power. It's as simple as that. You have so much power that you can believe that you don't have power and believe the limiting programming upon your mind. It's time to put this power to use the power for what you actually want in life, not distractions or useless petty external things. It's time to get what you really want out of the game of life. Your inner demons will always be there, right on your shoulder, just waiting for the right time to attack. And they will, every day, consistently, do just that. But you will rise above that too. If you acknowledge you have the power and you grasp that power and use it, you can accomplish whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. These inner demons, they are all over you and you aren't even aware of them. Instead of running away from these inner demons, run into them. Give them a nice firm handshake. Try to discover the names of those demons. And then realize that you are one with those demons. You have to accept them. There is good and bad to everything. Everyone's got bad habits. I was purely bad habits a solid year ago. And now I'm the polar opposite. And that's because I've dedicated, I've committed, I've developed the discipline to develop these good habits and break the bad ones. This has not come easy. It is a process like any other. Every single habit is a process. Breaking the habit, developing the habit, getting over even the withdrawals of the habit, the bad one, is a process. It takes practice. And while developing a good habit, the more you do it, the easier it gets, the more you get used to the labor, and the more fun and enjoyable that habit becomes. So again, what is holding you back? It is simply only yourself. So, what part of yourself too? Not your higher self. Your higher self is always there in the back, whispering to push you to rise above, to push you to actually get what you want. But the ego will always be louder. It will always be louder. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that distract you. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd like videos speaking on how to change bad habits, how to conquer them, and replace them with new and better ones. For some reason, I'm like, not to brag, I'm like exceptional at this. I don't know why, it's just in me. So I'd gladly inform you guys on how to take on the process of doing so. Alright, if you managed to stay to the end of this video, I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you taking in this information. And now I command you to go focus on yourself. Let's get some stuff done today. Let's focus as hard as we can. Develop that focus, right? Train. Just like we're working out in the gym, right? You do that with your mind too. It's the same thing. So let's get to it. Agent of Divine, signing out. Peace.